Archangel Michael says, the air tonight is heavier than usual, carrying whispers that are not meant to be ignored. A ripple is moving toward you, unseen yet unstoppable, and it carries your sister's voice at the center of it. What she is about to say will cut through the calm you've been holding onto and force the walls of your life to shift. You may not sense it yet, but the energy has already begun gathering around her. Each second that ticks by, she is getting closer to dialing your number, her mind holding the words that can turn the course of your days into something unrecognizable. This is not just another conversation, it is the breaking point between what has been and what is about to begin. There's an intensity to her thoughts tonight, as though the decision has weighed on her for far too long. The hesitation is thinning, her reasons building into an unshakable resolve. Once she presses that call button, there will be no undoing what follows. Somewhere deep inside, you may already feel the pull of the moment. That quiet unease in your chest is not random, it's your spirit bracing for the shift. And when the ring comes, it will carry with it the seed of a reality you have not yet lived. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, your sister's words are not simply her own, they are guided, fueled by a force that wants change to find you. The truths she's been holding back are ready to be spoken, and the moment they leave her lips, a chain reaction will begin. That chain will move through your relationships, your choices, even the way you see your own reflection. The timing of her call is no accident. Tonight's hour carries a rare alignment, the kind that can open pathways or shut them forever. She doesn't know it consciously, but the universe has placed her at the center of your turning point. Her voice will not waver, because the emotions behind it have been sharpened by sleepless nights and unanswered questions. This call is her release, but for you, it will be the beginning of a new weight you must carry. And with that weight will come decisions you cannot postpone. Already, the shadows of what she will reveal are stretching toward you. They touch your thoughts, making you replay old moments with her, trying to guess what's coming. But the truth is, nothing in your memory can prepare you for the shape of her words tonight. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Her reasons are not entirely her own. Somewhere, someone else has influenced her choice to finally speak. This unseen presence has been nudging her, convincing her that you must hear what she has to say now, not later. And that persuasion has turned into an unstoppable push. You've been living in a version of life where certain truths were hidden in the background, out of reach. After tonight, those truths will walk right up to your door and demand to be acknowledged. You won't have the luxury of pretending they're not there. The sound of the phone will be like a signal, a warning bell that the rules of your life are about to be rewritten. You might not want to answer, but ignoring it will not save you. If you let it go to voicemail, her words will still find a way to reach you, because this message is meant for you to hear. The closer the time gets, the more restless your spirit will become. You might notice small things out of place around you, a flicker in the lights, a strange pull in your thoughts, as if reality itself is preparing for the shift. These are not coincidences. They are the first cracks before the break. Type Amen to get blessing 555. The tone in her voice will be unlike anything you've heard before. It will carry both a strange calm and an unshakable urgency, the kind that tells you she has already crossed the line of no return. Every sentence will feel like it is removing the ground beneath your feet. Her words will connect dots you didn't even realize existed. She will bring up names, dates, and events that seem distant at first, but by the time she's done, you'll see the thread tying them all together. That thread has been running through your life for years, hidden in plain sight. You might try to interrupt her, to slow her down, but she won't stop. There's a fire in her now, the kind that can't be extinguished until every truth is out in the open. And when she finally says the last sentence, you'll know there's no going back. Archangel Michael says, this is not a warning meant to scare you, it's a preparation. You need to be ready not just to hear, but to act. The choices you make after this call will determine which doors remain open and which ones close forever. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Her silence before speaking will be the longest seconds you've ever endured. You'll hear her inhale slowly, as though she's gathering every piece of courage she has left. That moment of stillness will tell you more than her first words. Something irreversible is about to leave her mouth. What you don't know is that she's been rehearsing this conversation in her head for days, maybe weeks. The way she's going to string her sentences together will sound almost practiced, because she's afraid that if she hesitates too much, she won't be able to say it at all. But she's crossed a point of no return. And deep inside you, your heartbeat will already be changing rhythm. It will match hers, quickening, syncing with the rush of adrenaline that this call has summoned. It's a sign that your energies are locking together for this single moment in time. Her first statement won't be a question, it will be a declaration. One that carries both the weight of the past and the shadow of what's coming. And before you even have time to ask how she knows what she knows, she will already be moving to the next revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Archangel Michael says, you must understand that this call is not just family. This is fate playing its hand. The details she will reveal are being allowed to surface now for a reason. There is a timing to everything, and tonight marks the opening of the window for this truth to reach you. You will feel as if the walls around you are leaning closer, like they are listening in, like the very space you occupy understands the magnitude of what's being spoken. The air will thicken. Every word will land heavier than the last, as if the atmosphere itself is trying to anchor you in place so you don't run from what you hear. She will use a tone that makes it impossible to deny her. The way she says certain names will pull old memories to the surface, memories you thought were settled and safe. But now, they will be relit, showing you pieces you never noticed before. The truth is, this call will not only change the way you see her, it will change the way you see yourself. Her perspective will twist the mirror you've been looking into for years, and you may not fully recognize the reflection staring back at you. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Her reasons for making the call tonight are layered. On the surface, it will seem like she's doing this to protect you. But underneath, there is another force, part guilt, part fear, and part a push from something she doesn't even understand herself. That combination has made this moment unavoidable. She's not alone in this decision. There is someone in her ear, someone who has been waiting for you to hear these words because your reaction will create a ripple they want to see. This third presence may not even be in the room with her, but their influence will be everywhere in her voice. You will find yourself gripping the phone tighter, not even realizing that your body is tensing. Your breathing will slow in some moments and speed in others, depending on what details she's revealing. Your emotions will start moving faster than your mind can process. Archangel Michael says, what she's about to lay before you is not meant to destroy you, though it may feel like it at first. It is meant to open the path to something larger. But that path will only be revealed if you can endure the storm of the call without shutting down. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Her voice may break once, just once, and it will be in a moment you least expect. That small crack will remind you that she's still human, still tied to the same blood and memories you are. And that's when you'll realize, this call is costing her something too. You will hear footsteps in her background, faint but unmistakable. Someone else is moving around her, someone who either knows she's making this call or is dangerously close to finding out. That presence will add a layer of urgency to every word she says. The details will come like a tide, sometimes pulling back to let you breathe, then surging forward with another piece that knocks you off balance. You'll want to write it all down, but the pace will make it nearly impossible. She will not pause long enough for you to catch your breath. This is how you'll know, it's not a casual conversation. It's an unloading, a flood, a carefully timed release of truth that cannot be interrupted. You will either take it all in now, or risk losing the chance forever. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Her next words will not just be about the present, they will reach backward in time, touching events you thought were long buried. She will remind you of conversations you had as children, but this time, she will show you the hidden meanings behind them. What seemed innocent then will now feel like clues you missed. The air between her sentences will feel charged, as though each pause is weighted with something unsaid. You will find yourself leaning forward, gripping the phone as if you can pull the truth out faster by holding on tighter. Her breathing will match yours, each of you locked in the same electric moment. She will bring up a name you haven't heard in years, and when she says it, a chill will run through you. It won't just be the name, it will be the way she says it, like it's heavier now, like it carries the root of why she's calling at all. And the moment you hear it, you'll know everything is about to connect. Archangel Michael says, what you are hearing is not random, it has been waiting for this very night. The universe has moved pieces into place for this call to happen exactly when it's meant to. And you, whether you feel ready or not, are at the center of it. Type Amen to get blessing 111. You may notice your surroundings beginning to fade as her words take over your focus. The sound of the world outside will feel muted, like everything else has been pushed into the background so this moment can exist without distraction. Even your thoughts will start to move slower, almost as if they are making room for her story. She will speak in a rhythm that feels both urgent and deliberate, like she's racing against an invisible clock but doesn't want to lose clarity. Each detail will land with the weight of something final. You'll know she's not speaking in speculation, these are things she has carried, things she's certain about. There will be a moment when you feel anger rise in you, not at her, but at the reality she's describing. You'll want to reject it, to believe she's mistaken, but deep down you'll know she's telling you something you've sensed all along. This is why her words feel like both a shock and a confirmation. Her voice will lower when she approaches the part she fears most. You'll have to listen carefully, because even in her determination, there's a part of her that hesitates to speak the final truth. But she will speak it anyway, because the weight of not saying it has become unbearable. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You will notice her sentences shifting from the past into the present, and then into what's coming next. The tone in her voice will change as she begins to speak about the near future, your future. The words will feel sharper now, cutting through the fog of uncertainty you've been living in. This is when she will reveal that tonight's call is not the last step, it's the first move in something larger. She will tell you that after she speaks, other things will be set in motion, things you cannot stop even if you wanted to. And once you understand this, you'll feel the reality pressing in harder. Archangel Michael says, your reaction to her words will matter more than you realize. The way you carry yourself in the hours after this call will determine how the next events unfold. Every choice you make will either open a door or close it forever. She will warn you about a person whose intentions are far from pure. She will describe them in a way that leaves no doubt about who they are. And the moment you realize how close they've been to you, you'll understand why she couldn't stay silent any longer. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Her breathing will quicken toward the end, not because she's nervous, but because she knows the call is about to end. There will be a heaviness in her final words, as if she's trying to pack years of unspoken truth into the last few seconds. And you'll know she's leaving you with more than just information, she's leaving you with responsibility. She might say your name one last time before hanging up, in a tone you've never heard from her before. That sound will echo in your mind long after the call ends. It will be the thread that ties you back to this exact moment, no matter what happens next. When the line goes silent, the room around you will feel different. Even without her voice, the air will still carry the weight of what she said. You will know instantly that there is no going back to the life you had before tonight. And as you sit there, phone still in your hand, the next chapter of your life will already be unfolding, quietly, invisibly, but without pause. Whether you're ready or not, the future she's just handed you is already moving toward you. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The silence after the call will feel heavier than her voice ever did. It will press against your chest, settling into every corner of your thoughts. And though no one is speaking now, it will feel like the conversation is still happening in the air around you. You'll find yourself replaying her words, each sentence unraveling in your mind like a thread you can't stop pulling. Every detail will spark another memory, another connection, until you start to see the larger shape of what she's been trying to tell you. This is when the weight of it will truly sink in. Your surroundings will seem sharper now, almost too sharp, like reality itself is leaning in to watch what you do next. The hum of appliances, the ticking of a clock, every sound will feel amplified, like the world wants you to notice that time is moving whether you're ready or not. And then you'll feel it, that quiet shift in the air that means something else has begun. It's subtle, but unmistakable, the kind of change you can't point to but can't ignore. What she's set in motion is no longer just her secret, it's your reality. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, the next hours will test you in ways you haven't been tested before. The urge to react quickly will be strong, but this is a time for calculated steps, not impulsive ones. What you say, what you choose, even the people you allow into your space tonight, will decide how much control you have over what's coming. You will begin to notice signs, small, strange occurrences that seem disconnected but aren't. A message from someone you haven't spoken to in years. A knock on the door that feels mistimed. A light flickering when you're deep in thought. These are not random, they're signals from the shift. Her call has changed the way certain people will move around you. Some will approach more carefully, testing the waters before speaking. Others will keep their distance entirely, as if they've been warned. You won't always understand why, but you'll feel the tension in their actions. You will start to wonder if someone else knew about this call before it happened. The way a certain person's tone changes when they speak to you, the sudden guardedness in their eyes, it will hint that the ripples have already reached them. This is how you'll realize the reach of her truth is bigger than you thought. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The night will not feel the same. The darkness outside will seem thicker, heavier, almost like it's holding something back. You'll find yourself looking out the window more than usual, scanning the streets, sensing that something is moving in the distance. Sleep will not come easily, if at all. Every time you close your eyes, you'll hear her voice again, repeating the parts that hit hardest. Some words will echo in your head louder than others, as if they're refusing to be forgotten. There will be a moment, quiet, almost unnoticeable, when you realize that you are no longer the same person you were before that phone rang. The call has shifted your sense of safety, your trust, even the way you plan your next day. And once that awareness sets in, you'll feel the ground beneath you tilt. Archangel Michael says, you must not let fear drive your next move. It will try to. It will whisper that you should run, hide, or lash out. But the strength you need now is the kind that stands still and waits for the right opening before stepping forward. Type Amen to get blessing 666. By morning, the world outside will look the same, but you'll know it isn't. The people you pass, the conversations you overhear, they will all feel like they exist in the shadow of what you learned. Even ordinary moments will carry an undertone you can't shake. You may find something unexpected waiting for you, a message, an envelope, a name that connects back to what she told you. This will be the first tangible sign that her call wasn't just a warning, but a trigger for what's coming. The more you think about it, the more you'll realize she didn't tell you everything. Some pieces were left unsaid, either because she ran out of time or because she knew you'd have to uncover them yourself. This will make you restless, pushing you to look deeper. And in that search, you'll feel the presence of unseen watchers, forces that know you've stepped onto a new path and are observing your every move. They will not interfere directly, but they will leave signs to see if you're paying attention. Type Amen to get blessing 222. The next day will not arrive quietly. From the moment you wake, the weight of the call will press into you, lingering like a shadow that moves with every step you take. Even the light from the morning sun will feel muted, as if the world itself knows your reality has changed. You'll check your phone more times than usual, half expecting another message from her. Each vibration or notification will send a jolt through you, only to find it something mundane. But deep down, you'll sense that her silence now is not absence, it's intention. Every place you go will feel different. The streets will seem narrower, the faces of strangers more observant. It will feel as if everyone is carrying pieces of the truth she told you, though you know that's impossible. The sensation won't leave you, it will grow. Archangel Michael says, the energy around you has shifted permanently. You may not see the forces at play, but they are circling, adjusting, aligning. What she's set in motion has rippled into spaces you haven't even stepped into yet. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Your thoughts will replay her tone of voice more than her actual words. The calm urgency, the way she seemed to be holding something back, it will gnaw at you. It's a sign that the call you received was only the beginning, not the full truth. You may notice people reacting differently toward you. A coworker pausing mid-sentence when you walk in. A neighbor who normally smiles now avoiding your eyes. These subtle shifts are proof that the ripples have already touched others. It will become clear that someone else knows what your sister told you. Whether they heard it from her directly or sensed it through other means, their behavior will betray their awareness. And this will spark a new layer of unease. You are not the only one carrying this knowledge now. The hours will stretch, each one feeling heavier than the last. You'll start to realize you're waiting for something, another call, another sign, another piece to add to what she gave you. And when it comes, it may not come from her at all. Type Amen to get blessing 444. That evening, you'll catch yourself glancing at the phone again, expecting it to ring at the same hour as before. A strange mix of dread and anticipation will churn in you. Part of you wants to hear more, and part of you fears you can't handle the next truth. When the phone finally does ring, your heart will skip, not because it's her this time, but because the voice on the other end will confirm something she said. This voice will not come with the same careful tone, it will be blunt, almost as if they want to shock you into action. The details they reveal will lock into place with what your sister told you, forming a picture that's sharper now, but also darker. It will confirm that this isn't just a family matter, it's a chain of events that's been moving toward you for longer than you realized. Archangel Michael says, the truth has layers, and each layer you uncover will demand more of you. The deeper you go, the more you will see that this isn't about a single call, but a path you were meant to step onto, even if it changes everything. Type Amen to get blessing 333. That night, your sleep will come in fragments. You'll wake in the dark, feeling the weight of eyes on you, though no one is there. The air will feel different, colder in some places, warmer in others, as if unseen movements are passing through your space. Your dreams will echo with voices, some familiar, some not. They will speak in fragments of sentences, pieces of warnings and directions, urging you to remember certain details from your sister's call. When you wake, those fragments will stay with you, hovering in your mind like half-formed thoughts. By the time morning comes again, you will understand that nothing about your life is untouched now. The past, the present, and what lies ahead have all been rewired. And though the world outside moves as it always has, you will move through it differently, knowing that one phone call shifted the course of everything. And somewhere, your sister will be waiting, not for your thanks, not for your anger, but to see what you do next with the truth she handed you. Type Amen to get blessing 222. The days that follow will move in strange rhythm. Some moments will race ahead as if time is being stolen from you, while others will drag, stretching into uneasy silences you can't quite escape. And through it all, the memory of that night will cling to you like a shadow you can't shake. You'll notice small things in your surroundings that never caught your attention before. Objects slightly out of place. A drawer you don't remember leaving open. A faint scent in the air that doesn't belong to your home. These are not random, these are the signs that the energy from her words has spilled into your space. People will speak to you differently. Some with caution, some with hesitation, and others with an almost calculated warmth. It will feel as though they are testing the edges of what you know. And you, in turn, will begin to measure their words, looking for the hints they don't realize they're leaving. Archangel Michael says, the truth has a way of creating waves far beyond where it began. Your sister's call was the stone thrown into the water. Now, the ripples are touching shores you didn't even know were connected to you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. One evening, when the world outside feels unnervingly still, you'll receive a message, not from your sister, but from someone connected to her. The name on your phone will catch you off guard, because it's a person you haven't thought of in years. And yet, here they are, reaching out now, after her words have set everything in motion. They won't say much at first. A simple greeting. A reminder of who they are. But beneath the politeness, there will be a tension, as if they are testing whether you're ready for what they have to say. When they finally speak of the reason for their call, their words will align with something your sister hinted at but never fully explained. You will feel the sharp click of two puzzle pieces locking together, and it will be both satisfying and deeply unsettling. From that moment, you'll know this is bigger than just you and her. There are other voices, other stories, all pointing toward the same center. And you are standing in that center now, whether you wanted to be or not. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The nights will grow heavier with each passing day. Not because of the darkness itself, but because of the awareness that more is coming. You'll sense it before it arrives. Like the air thickening before a storm, like the way animals grow restless before an earthquake. Sleep will feel more like brief trances than rest. In those moments between waking and dreaming, you will hear fragments of her voice again, but softer, almost as if she's speaking from somewhere far away. She will say pieces of sentences, enough to stir your curiosity but never enough to give you the full picture. You will wake with the urge to call her back, to demand every missing detail. But something in you will hesitate, the same something that tells you she's not ready to speak again just yet. This pause will not be for your comfort, it will be for timing. Archangel Michael says, the truth does not arrive all at once. It comes in waves, giving you the chance to adjust before the next one hits. The call you received was the first wave. The next will not be as gentle. Type Amen to get blessing 333. When the next contact comes, it will not be a call. It will be something you can hold in your hand. An envelope, unmarked, slipped into your mailbox or left at your door. Inside will be pages, handwritten, uneven, the kind of writing that looks like it was done in a hurry. The words will confirm what your sister said, but they will also push further, naming people and places she never mentioned. Some of those names will be ones you trust, and seeing them on that page will leave a coldness in your chest. You will know instantly that whoever left this for you is close enough to reach you without being seen. That thought will unsettle you more than the words themselves. It means the circle around you is smaller than you believed. And as you hold those pages, you'll realize something: the phone call was never meant to be the end. It was the key. And now, the door it unlocked is wide open. Type Amen to get